I'm Charlie Starr, play guitar and sing songs for Blackberry Smoke from Atlanta, Georgia. I have a guitar, a cable, and an amplifier. And everything at noon. It's a great place to start. If the amp doesn't sound good with everything at noon, it's not going to sound good with it anywhere else. If you move the tone stack where you might like it a little more, but it better sound good at noon. And then pedals come later. That's my philosophy. I will latch on to something I really like and play it for quite a while. And then usually, the hunt will take me to something else. You know what I mean when I say the hunt, the tone hunt. It's just fun, But right now, for quite a while, I've played two non-master volume amps, a Germino Lead 55 and a Echo Park Vibromatic 23. They sound really good together because one is a 6v6 American amp, one is an EL34 British amp. Good marriage. I'm not comfortable with going Kemper or Fractal. I have to be making sounds come out of a speaker on stage. I'm not ever going to do that. They say never, but I'm going to go ahead now and say never. I don't want to do that. I want to hear guitar sound, tone coming out of a speaker on stage. And I want to hear a tube amplifier. That's me. Last year, I went into Killer Vintage in St. Louis, and Obed I hadn't met him yet, but he was in the store playing one of these, magnificently, I might add. And I walked on in and I watched him, and I didn't see what he was playing through. I just heard, I think he was playing Light Up the Sky by Van Halen. And it was just ripping. So I went over, and a mutual friend, Rich Fortis, introduced us. And I said, "What are you playing through?" And he said, "I'm playing through this little guy that I built." And I think he was playing through a single 12 cabinet. But it was just unbelievable. So he said, "Look at this, man. It's great. You can put it in your backpack. It's a great fly rig right there. Cabinet needed." But I said, "I have to have one." And he showed me this one was the single channel gain, master, tone stack. Pretty much it, simply put. And he makes another one that is a double channel. I don't need that myself, but some people would love that. I think he may have been playing through that one that day, and he was showing me how versatile it was, going from really chimey, Vox type chime to full-on rip your face off. So I bought it specifically for a South American tour that we had coming up at the time, that I knew that we would be flying to 12 different shows, all flights, no bus, no trailer, no gear that we were taking other than a guitar, or 5. And I thought, I have to have an amplifier that I know sounds good, because I had no idea what kind of backline we would get. And I'm glad I did, and I used it every night. And I can't tell you how many people came to me and said, "What are you playing through?" That's the general consensus of the Con pack is, "What the hell is that?" in the best way possible. I didn't have any preconceived notions other than I had heard it. I heard Obed play through it before I even laid eyes on it. So fortunately for me, when I walked into the room, he was already tearing a hole through me with it. But I've really enjoyed watching other people. Yeah, well, to answer your question, I had not heard it through a 412 cabinet yet. And I put it on top of that cabinet in Bogota, Colombia, and turned it up, and everybody said hallelujah at the same time.